We're about to unpack the mind-bending journey that was Mondegreen Night 2. We're coming at you live from the cool-down tent, still trying to pick up the pieces of our melted faces. Let me tell you, this show was a whole different beast compared to Night 1.
Different beast, right? I gotta be honest, I'm still floating, brah. Tonight was like a full-on interstellar experience. It's like they were on a journey, man. There were some other non-musical goals on stage tonight. A whole late 3.0 excursion that had us grooving in another dimension. I swear I'm still feeling the vibes from that My Friend.
I know what you mean, brah. I tried to get there tonight. God damn it.
And I feel ya. It might not have hit the absolute peaks of some other opener jams we've heard this summer, but it was the perfect spacey launch pad for the interdimensional voyage we were about to embark on.
No, totally. From the get-go, you could tell the boys were tapped into some higher frequency, setting the stage for a late 3.0 type extravaganza that had us all grooving. Some of us in another dimension.
Oh man, you could feel it, right? They came out of the gate with some serious intention. My Friend was like this eerie prelude to the madness that was about to unfold. I was already feeling like we were on the brink of some mind-bending journey. And then they hit us with that No Men into Ruby Waves combo, and it was like, hold on to your hats, we're going places.
I was holding my hat the whole time, so was Leslie for some reason.
Safety first, Anne. Always be prepared.
But for real, that My Friend set the tone right out of the gate. And sure, it might not have hit the crazy heights of some summer versions, but it was the perfect launch pad for what was about to unfold. And then they hit us with that combo. Pure, unadulterated fire.
Ben, reflecting. Dude, those jams were not just about melting faces this time. It was all about the vibes, man. The boys were tapping into something way deeper. They were like sonic shamans guiding us through this wild landscape. Picture it, man. 50,000 souls all vibing together, just soaking in the transcendental energy and ascending. Yeah, we can, but none of that woo-woo stuff. Sorry, folks. My man here has had a night.
No, I'm good. No, yeah. Trey's like some kind of musical guru out there, channeling his inner Ram Dass, taking us on this spiritual journey. And, be here now. Indeed, my man. They were rewriting the very fabric of reality.
I do not understand a word of what you hippies are saying, and I'm thankful for that.
Never change, Ron. But seriously, man, Ruby Waves, it transcended, but they didn't overdo it. They let it simmer just right, and then Pillow Jets comes crashing in, and suddenly we're on this wild ride. If last night had echoes of Grand Rapids, tonight felt like the beautiful love child of Bethel and Michigan.
Earth to Chris, this is Mission Control.
Guilty as charged. But yeah, that your pet cat, we were deep in tube territory, and I swear that pet cat noise had some of us looking around for a stray feline.
Wait, so there wasn't an actual cat, right? Because
No worries, Leslie, just part of the show. And speaking of the show, that ghost that followed, pure magic, man.
And I'm still on Ruby Waves, bro. It fucking transcended. But here's the beauty. They knew exactly when to pull back, let it simmer, and then come crashing in like a comet from another galaxy. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about.
And then the ghost? Pure magic, man. Thousands of Phish fans all tuned into the same cosmic frequency. That's the real magic. If you were there, you know, you felt it.
I'll be in my office cleansing my soul of this nonsense.
You weren't there, Ron. If you weren't there, the tapes might capture the notes, but they'll never fully convey the sheer magic of being present in that moment with this tribe.
tribe. Is this like one of those cult things? Should I be worried?
Leslie, it's more like a family, a very groovy, jam-filled family. But yeah, the night wasn't over. Nothing, and I mean nothing, could prepare us for that back-to-back fluffhead into Harry Hood. Are you kidding me? Trey was wailing like a man possessed.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, they hit us with a third set. Paige was tripping out and we were all just floating right there with them.
Seriously, that ambient jam to close out the night, it was invoking those Prince Caspian vibes, but it was something entirely its own beast. The perfect cherry on top of an unforgettable night 2 at Mondegreen.
Exactly. And the secret set? Holy smokes. It was like the sphere, but flattened out on a screen that somehow still transcended dimensions.
And those visuals, trees that were like, not really trees, but more like all-knowing entities or something.
And the set list. Fluffhead, Hood, Reba, Divided Sky. It was like a greatest hits of Phish's most beloved compositions.
Well, as long as you all had fun and no one got lost in another dimension, I'd call that a success.
We're all here, Leslie, safe and sound. But man, this was one for the books. Night 3 is coming up. Will it be the big bad boy like those legendary December 30th shows?
Will they save the best for last, proving once again that you never miss a Sunday show? Either way, I've got a feeling we're in for something truly special.
Let's ride this wave and see where it takes us.
Right? But let's not forget how it all kicked off with bouncing around the room. Now, I know it's not usually a fan favorite, but as an opener, it was like, all right, everyone, buckle up. We're going on a trip. Perfect way to start the interspatial journey ahead, man.
Yeah, and even though Kill Devil Falls has been crushing it this summer, tonight's version, well, it didn't quite hit the mark, but you know what? It was only the second song, and hey, not every version has to be a barn burner, right?
But then, oh man, they drop Peaches and all the Zappa fans in the crowd just lose their minds. I mean, it's only the third time they've played it since the Baker's Dozen.
Trey could definitely work on nailing that unison part with Paige, but still, it was a treat. A treat.
For me, the real liftoff happened during Free. My bean kicked in. Is that correct, Bean? My bean kicked in, and suddenly, I was one with the groove. Mike was getting down so hard. And then again, somewhere between Twist and Tube, the cactus was just absolutely destroying it. You could feel the energy building. It was like a force of nature. Oh man, Divided Sky was where the set truly found its groove. Everything before that was great, but this is where things got transcendent. And then Mountains in the Mist, who saw that coming? I was stuck where I always am, begging for Tube to go on longer. It's what Harris would have wanted. R.I.P. Harris Whittles. And speaking of Mountains in the Mist, it felt refreshing. Trey really read the room. Sure, it was crying out for a Waves to keep it company, but instead we got Tube and Reba. Not a bad consolation prize, right? Especially with that Reba. Certified rager of modern ragers, even without the whistling. Get out of here. Who needs whistling? Now, Ben, what did you think of the twist? You dug it? We're sharing a mic here, man. It might have been one of the best jams of the night, but being there in person, everything was so epic. It's hard to say for sure. We'll have to go back to the tapes to really break it down. Where there's a will, there's a way-ins, Chris. That's something all right. And let's not forget how they ended the set with a ripping character zero. It was like they were prepping us for the mind-blowing secret set to come. Our minds were already thoroughly blown, and then they just kept taking us higher.
So yes, this was one for the books. Night 3 is coming up. Will it be the big bad boy, like those legendary December 30th shows? Will they save the best for last, proving once again that you never miss a Sunday show? I've got a feeling we're in for 2 more nights of pure, unadulterated Phish magic.
You know it, Chris. We're in for something truly